just a teenage weenus, baby. Oh, I'm just a teenage weenus, baby. Ooh,
When I was younger, I had a crush on Kathy Ireland and Cindy Crawford, just like you, Louie. My favorite movie is Kitchen Impossible, starring Robert Irving. The dude is staffed and jacked, and he knows how to cook. What's not to like about that? In any of the Mission Impossible movies, Tom Cruise doesn't cook anything. And he's not even that jacked or stacked. Robert Irving is very jacked, he's very stacked, and he also can cook. So there's something for everyone in that movie.
Everybody put your hands together and welcome to the stage, comedy icon, Louie LaFleur.
I use wet lotions on my dry skin. I buy dried fish at the wet market. I'm easy to assemble and my batteries are included. I'm portable, packable, returnable, and fun for the whole family. I'm farm to table, sustainable, rainforest approved, and LEED certified. I watch Twin Peaks with a single mom. I got twin kids I haven't seen a single time. I got bloody stools because I drink from pools. A chlorine martini is in my poolside bikini. That's right. I like ruffled shirts, ruffled chips, rough demeanors, and Mark Ruffalo. I'm rough around the edges, and I'm not afraid to ruffle a few feathers. I'm downloadable, streamable, and fully customizable. A GitHub, Pornhub, StubHub, dry rub civilian begging for a smoking. I take bong rips with my strong lips and stick a straw inside. I take long sips. After chlorine martinis, it's bong juice cappuccinis for me. Thank you very much.
How do I work this?
I'm on cloud nine and I'm playing possum. I bark up the wrong tree and I'm branching out.
How did I get here?
I play it loose because I got the juice, and you can be assured that my t-shirt is uninsured. That's right.
My God, what have I done?
That's right. He's kids these days. I'm a goody two-shoes, and I'm 2 feet tall. I tell tall tales to random strangers, and I tail tall strangers randomly.
This is not my beautiful wife.
I'm doubly inflatable, totally relatable, microprocessing macro processor. And my hard opinions are soft-boiled. I get off scot-free with Scotty doesn't know, all right? I eat Scotch eggs with Scott Baio.
I must have done it half a dozen times.
I comb a widow's peak while I take a peek at Peak TV while I ride the peaks with Peekaboo Street. I'm consumable, compostable, controversial, conversational, and comfortable in most social settings.
Waiting.
I'm brain dead and I'm deadly serious. If looks could kill, I'd be seriously deadly. My fingernails fall off, so I tape them down. They may not be attached, but they got plenty of scratch.
I've come undone.
I'm indisposed, afflicted, dehydrated, highly rated, and streaming on all platforms.
Promises.
I hit below the belt and I belt above my register. I'm on demand and I'm off the table. I'm a pickup artist and I put down my dog.
On a Sunday afternoon.
I'm a little of column A and I'm a little of column B. I hit the Hy-Vee pharmacy to address my low T, okay?
Something is bubbling.
I'm down to earth and I'm down to freak and down to my last dollar is what I am. I'm on the short list for long COVID. I'm a warm-blooded, cool cucumber, sourced locally and sore usually.
What the hell is on Joey's head?
I use my A word to make BMs. When they come out too slowly, I scream and shout. That's why they call me Louie. Over and out.
Yeah, my name's Stanley Stinkhat. I always wear my little hat.
Critics are raving about Stanley Stinkhat.
You care to take a sniff of my hat?
Variety magazine is calling Stanley Stinkhat the greatest character since The Terminal starring Tom Hanks.
The name for a father sounds like good.
No, I don't want to sniff your hat, Stanley. That hat reeks.
Right here.
Oh, sure. Daddy's in the basement mixing medicines.
It's kind of one of those things. It's like, well, you can do it, so why not? I mean, why be, uptight the whole time? It doesn't make any sense.
Hello, Sharks. I'm here today to offer you 100% of my company, British Brian's little food app for snacks and small meals, in exchange for 12 million piss bucks. Sharks, let me ask you this question. Have you ever wanted a snack or even a small meal, but you look through your cupboards and you don't have any snacks or small meals? You only have big meals and big bread and big meat? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? This very specific thing happens to me every day. I wake up in the morning and open my fridge. You know what I find? Large beef roast, with extra large potatoes. That's too big of a meal for breakfast. I need something smaller so I don't crash at lunchtime and fall asleep under my coworker, Reggie's little desk. Sorry, Reggie. Sharks, my little invention is an app. Yes, you heard me, an app. With my app, you simply scan the inside of your fridge and cupboards, and almost instantly my app can tell you how to make your big meats and big breads into smaller portions, or as we like to call them, British Brian's little snacking treats. Using a proprietary maths equation, my little app can calculate what a small meal is. Then it tells you what a small meal is, and you have to cut up your larger food or whatever into smaller portions, or British Brian's little snacking treats if it pleases the court. Well, Sharks, what will it be? Big meals and big breads with no app, or will you invest in my little app?
Help me! Go get somebody! I'm injured! Help me! Just kidding, not injured at all. Hey everybody, it's Chairman Rim Matrimony, and I feel fine. I'm not injured at all. In fact, I feel fucking great because Louie LaFleur's premium quality call-in show is about to begin. And you lucky fucks are in for a real treat. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Louie LaFleur's premium quality call-in show. Holy matrimony! I feel sick.
Intersection where cars don't stop. Broadcasting live from the Club Club, this is Louie LaFleur's premium quality call-in show. Let's go to Louie.
Damn, the chat's lively. This is a local hit. Man, remember when we used to get loads of iron ores in our big ships? Now they don't even let us mine up there. Sickening. Something to think about. Dude, I don't know if it's Lightfoot. It's more like Gordon Heavyfoot with that bass. This sounds good. This sounds like it's made well.
This is well produced.
I love how the
Hey,
lyrics
Siobhan, hate
really,
people.
really fit in. What did you say?
Saying hello to the chat.
Oh, come on, guys. I shouldn't laugh at this song, but some of the lyrics, I just don't really understand why the song needed to be made. Guys, it's too rough out there to even to feed you. We gotta get this iron across. Oh my god, here comes the drop. God, imagine if they were still alive.
Oh, and they heard this song. And
Imagine that little like that.
They're just like dancing on the boat to this.
The waves are crashing and they're just like, it's like the fucking, that orgy scene from The Matrix #2. I want you to picture something. Picture that like that pale preserved body that's still down there dancing to this music. Like picture that. Like picture that like lifeless corpse that's preserved because of the water.
I'm picturing it.
And like this is what's blasting down there. Might bring that fucker to life. Might bring that fucker back to life. He swims to the top. Have they tried that?
Not that I know of.
Have they tried putting that down? All right, let's just come into the show. We got a lot to talk about tonight. And all due respect to any family members of those who perished in the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald, I did not know that they died hungry because they couldn't get fed because the water was so rough. That's news to me. I know a lot about it, so.
You're not one of those guys that pays attention to lyrics and songs?
I honestly don't recognize lyrics as words. And I've never been able to get a single lyric right. One time I was trying to sing Oasis on here and you're like, none of those are the right words. Do you remember that call-in that you did when I was singing Oasis and you said, nah, it's not correct? That's because I don't understand lyrics.
This song is still going. Like, I think it went to a new one. They give autoplay on.
Yeah, I was kind of
I was about to
so
play.
a lot of the times in my host duties, I'm not in charge of that sort of element of the show where the someone else will pause it or turn down the music eventually, and then it won't be on me anymore. What I will say is that autoplay was on and Myth in the Mist by Seeking Castles came up. Seeking Castles is also the band that did that beautiful cover. I guess it's more of a remix of the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald that you heard previously. Let's actually go back and check out some of these. Sorry for those sounds. Some of the comments on that version of the song. Never forget every day. Really good. Happy 50th anniversary to the Edmund Fitzgerald and their crew. May all rest in peace underneath that song. There's nothing more disrespectful to the people who died on that boat. Maybe after the things that I said, than commenting happy 50th anniversary on that song. Or that song just in general. Unbelievable. Folks, welcome to the show.
I'm happy they were celebrating.
Yeah. When did that happen? And when is the next one happening? That would be... Nothing's crashing up there anymore. It's not eventful. I feel like the waves have gotten smaller. But I'm not in charge of like figuring out how big the waves are or like measuring and stuff. I don't like look that up.
That's why there's not as many.
Yeah, because the waves have gotten smaller.
Because of global warming.
Yeah, you warm it up, the waves get smaller. If you cool it down, the waves get really big. And it could be something to do with a El Nino or a La Nina season. But again, go to a different show if you want that information. Go to somewhere else because we're more about feeling than we are about facts. Unfortunately. Folks, welcome. Tonight on the show it's me and Travis on the boards, but it's really just me interviewing me. I've never really had the chance to do an introspective dive really into myself. And I just could not miss out on that opportunity while we have this in town to just sort of look deep inside and ask for you for your questions for me that I would answer, and then sort of go with that for the whole show as an idea.
Well, we do have an interesting idea in chat. Weasel said, water contracts when it gets colder and expands when it gets warm.
That's not correct, as far as I know.
Interesting thought, but
wait, no, that is correct? Because then that would mean, wait. So if someone could just do the math quickly, is he saying the waves are bigger because hot, or if the waves are bigger because cold? And is he taking into account the sort of jet stream in the air? Dweezil?
He just said the oceans control the weather, which is...
No.
I'm not sure if you...
The ocean makes tornadoes? Dweezil, the ocean makes every tornado? The ocean makes rain? Dweezil? The ocean what? The ocean wind? The ocean does wind? The ocean will make it windy?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, news to me.
He said, yeah, kind of. Or they said, yeah, kind of. Ocean spray. Oh, cranberry juice. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And where are those cranberries made? Wisconsin. And where did the Edmund Fitzgerald wreck? Very close to Wisconsin. So what are you saying, Dweezil? What's your big idea? What's your point? What are you getting after? I'd love to know. Like and subscribe, everyone. Okay, let's move on. California. Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Can I get this camera? Why did you say that? Weasel, why did you say California? I just said Wisconsin, and I said about the cranberries in Wisconsin, and Edmund Fitzgerald, Wisconsin, California. Go back to camera one. Okay, let's move on. Folks,
Siobhan asked in chat if you can ask questions in chat, and yes, you.
Yeah, of course. I do want to get into these right away tonight. We do have some big breaking news tonight that I will reveal. We also have your phone calls, which the phone lines, let's open up the phone lines as I've promised. I promised a few times that I would open up the phone lines. People were writing in and they were complaining. I guess it's complaining. I don't know what it is anymore. It just seems like the only tone I get from. But they say I'm not opening up the phone lines. I'm opening up the phone lines. Phone lines are open. So if you want to call. I'm not saying we're going to take every call. We'll just see exactly how the board's looking. And if it's really, really busy, that could cause me anxiety. And I just want to feel comfortable answering my own questions. Thank you. And your questions. Let's get to some of your questions tonight as well. All right. Vis, did you have anything you wanted to say to the chat in terms of like moderation and how they should be treating me? I know you were pretty passionate about making sure they were treating me right. So
I was?
Yeah.
When?
Just in general. That's just something I get from you. That's just an attitude I get from you. That's just a vibe I get.
I can't recall that, but it seems like everybody's doing a pretty good job. Could be more beef in chat, so if anybody wants to start beef, now is a good time.
I think that's a great idea. A lot of these bigger shows like will manufacture beef and they'll manufacture fights. I want our stuff to be real. Like I want to be real with you guys, and I want you guys to be real with me. I want real vitriol in the chat. I want people angry with each other. Because then that'll give me the opportunity to sort of quash these beefs. And that's something you can do with a show. Anyone else? Any other questions? Did you have another question? You raise your hand.
No, there was a Dweezil in chat says that you have no dandruff. I think he wants to know what you...
Oh, yeah, I can easily go into that. That's about me as well. So I can easily talk about that. What I do is sort of a 3-step process. and I should get into this as well because there is a development back here that I should talk about. But what I want to do is tell you that I go, this house, in this house, we're Kirkland. So what we'll do is we'll do Kirkland shampoo, and then we'll Kirkland condition, but we'll only condition the very bottoms of our hair. So we don't condition the top, we just condition the bottoms. And then what that does is allows my natural oils and my natural hair to sort of eliminate and flake off all the dandruff that I typically have, and that has now been slicked. So if you were to like peel back my part and look down, it would be a very smooth head, and there'd be no dandruff. Now let's talk about the development. Very big zit is formed right here, and it's one of those ones that if you touch it, it sort of makes your spine hurt for some reason, and like a lower part of your back. If you touch it, the lower part of your back, hurts. The lower part of your back will start to hurt, and I don't know why that is. Like, I don't know what sort of wires are connected directly to my lower back, but when I touch this very inflamed zit that I've tried squeezing many times, my lower back will begin to hurt, or sort of feels like a needle has been inserted in. Does that cover that, Dweezil?
I don't think so.
Yeah, a zit, grow up. I actually am, according to my health and fitness app, I am actually de-aging. So, according to my health and fitness app, I am actually 30 years old, 30.7 years old, and I think that that's very good. So, if you know, a consequence is that is developing head zits or developing face zits or zits anywhere, then I welcome that because I'm getting so much younger. And at some point, I'm going to look exactly like that Brian Johnson guy. And I don't have any kids to steal their DNA, but there's a lot of kids out there. So.
And you are taking donations.
Yeah. Put the donation in the donation link up, because in order to achieve my end goal, which is to be 14 years old, or at least look 14, I need lots of money, because it's a crazy amount of powders. You have to drink a glass of red wine every night. I don't like red wine, so that's always been a goal. So like, the more money that comes in, the more easier it is for me to drink that glass of wine every night, even though I don't like it. Okay, so we have...
Everybody, please click that load giver link. Donate.
Hold on, guys. No, let me see. Is this the right link? Oh, that is the right link. Loadgiver.com, Louis LaFleur, load intake. That is our... sorry, that was startling at first because I didn't know if that was our official website, but it is on our load giver. It just helps me carry the load of de-aging, and I am looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to your donations so that I can get younger and younger and younger every day. Let's pop camera 2 on there. I want to be young, okay? I want to be so young for you, for the viewers. All right, camera 1. Folks, let's get into some of your questions that were written to me online. Guess we'll just start at the top here. All of these questions will remain anonymous, and this segment is brought to you by the brand new single from Greta Van Fleet. Do I have to say the title? Let me hear a little of that. Actually, let me hear a little of that, because I do, that would get me in the right mood. Let me hear a little bit. Nice. He's good. Still good. Still got it. Buy me another round. Normal way to sing from a normal guy. Question number 1. Chicken patty in a bun, except you put the patty in a grilled cheese with pickles. Yes or no? That's to both of us, Travis. So
I got lost. Can you say that again?
There's a chicken patty, but instead of it being in a bun, you put it in a grilled cheese with pickles. Yes or no is the question to you.
So where are the pickles?
In the sandwich, I have to assume as well.
Yeah, but like where? Because
they didn't specify that.
Well, I'm curious because they said grilled cheese with pickles, so it's a grilled cheese sandwich with
Are you afraid of what the temperature is going to be of those pickles?
A little bit.
Because you know what happens when pickles heat up.
They sweat.
They sweat. They get rubbery.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to do is, I'm biting into this, can't get through it. One of my big teeth stuck into the pickle rips out of my mouth. Because my teeth are very loose. I have a naturally loose tooth, like all of them. They're sort of naturally loose. They have very little give. And that's not something that's wrong with me. That's just everyone's bodies are different. Everyone's mouths are different. And mine actually have a little more give than the normal mouth. My teeth have a little bit more of a give, a little bit more action. You could like that they move. And that's the dentist says, and the dental assistant, a hygienist, I should also say, because they were talking a lot, said that that's perfectly fine. And that everyone is different. And if I wanted to get it fixed, they had a glue, but they said I'd have to be glued shut for a week, and I don't have that kind of time. You know, this is how I make a lot of my money, so yes to the patty for me, unless the pickles are in there. And if the pickles are added after the sandwich is made, then yes. But if not, then no.
I'm just kind of thinking about a grilled cheese sandwich with pickles, and that sounds...
Who is doing that?
And you know how I make it.
Yeah, I love your method.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you call it? What are you calling it? What did you call it again?
Shit.
You had a good name for it.
Double big T's twisted.
You sort of lit the edges of those, baby. I don't remember. You had a method to call it. You sort of singed them, and you always send me pictures of it, and I go, that looks great. That looks great. That looks great. And then every time I said that looks great, you don't say thank you back.
Are you supposed to?
If I compliment you on an invention you've made for grilled cheeses where you grill you cut the sandwich in half and you grill that side, and I compliment you on that, and I say it looks good, then of course I am expecting a thank you.
Okay.
Don't apologize.
Well, you're welcome.
Say
you're welcome.
Thank you. All right, let's go to the next question.
Siobhan says, last time I went to the dentist, they asked if I wanted to have my bottom lip like babies who can't breastfeed.
Bottom lip release. So then
like babies who can't breastfeed.
So I'm not fully familiar with that, about how releasing that bottom lip. Do you know anything about that?
It sounds like it was really tight.
So it's like this. You release it. I don't know. I've never heard anything like that. But Siobhan, did you get your lip released? And are you now able to enjoy breast milk? I don't know. All right, here's the next question. Can you communicate with animals? If so, what was the last thing an animal told you? And that's to both of us. Travis, these are real questions I got.
I like to think I can, but I can't. I definitely can't. They don't.
No, but you can sort of infer things. We have a common nighthawk that lives right above our house, flies around at all hours at night, and does a very high-pitched screech.
Do you talk with him?
I'm constantly screaming at it to shut up and to be quiet. And I guess that would be the last thing that I said to it. Now, what did it say to me? I have to assume it ignored me, or it was too high up in the air to hear me, but I know that it would be able to understand me. Common nighthawk understands more of the common tongue of a person's, would definitely understand English. That's just what I would assume. So I assume the last thing that an animal had said to me was that they ignored me. If that answers your question. Thank you so much for the question. Let's get into this one. Hey guys, longtime viewer. I've been watching the show for years. I've noticed that you don't do a lot of impressions. I watch other shows and podcasts, and the hosts always do good impressions. Will you start doing impressions? It says, hey guys, so I assume that's for both of us as well.
Oh, yeah.
You will start doing impressions.
Yeah, I will.
Is there an impression you have locked and loaded, something that you're naturally good at?
I feel like you're leading me a little bit. But I don't know what to.
Think about it. If you have one, just think about it, and then you can bring it up. Like, do you think that I have any good impressions?
I know that you do.
Well, name one good impression that I do.
Ramsey.
I told you that I do a good Gordon Ramsay, but I don't know if I do it for free is the question. I guess I could give everyone a little taste. Go to this. It's raw. Yeah. Get out of my house. Get out. Oh.
They're usually not in.
They one of his shows, the F word, they're in his house a little bit.
Kicks them out.
Millie! Millie! Clean up your mess! Millie! Clean up your mess.
That's his daughter's name is Millie. My chat doesn't work. I gotta reload the show. Let's go to the next question.
I heard you do a good John Cleese.
Stop giving me English, guys. Stop giving me English, guys. I don't even fucking know any John Cleese shit except for Rat Race. Camera 2. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rat Race. John Lovitz, is your whole family ready for the Rat Race? Oh, I hope so. I hope that your family is used the bathroom first, because there might be a time where they go to the museum and one of your son shits his. Any good?
It was.
If anything, it was more
kinda,
just like.
I was gonna say it kind of sounded like Lovitz.
If any, yeah, actually, yeah. If anything, it was a good quote of like a good sort of bar of me knowing basic facts about the movie Rat Race. If anything, which you don't see a lot of that in TV shows.
You don't see a lot of people talking about that movie anymore.
No.
It used to be a retrospective podcast.
We should go back and watch Rat Race and really.
Are we gonna do it?
Oh yeah. No. Who else is gonna do it? Who else is going back and be like, let's really break down Rat Race? I don't even remember who else is in it. Is Mr. Bean in it or not?
Yeah.
He is in it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can do Mr. Bean. I think that's like all he does, right? He doesn't talk, right? He's nonverbal. Mr. Bean.
He'd be like, yes.
I'm
just like, hello.
God, he's a sicko. I love him.
That is a sick man.
He was in my 10 through 19 list last week. Mr. Bean, he is a sick man. I will give him credit for that time that he tricked Martin Brundle by doing his own voice to him, because that was funny. That was nice. Let's go on to the next question. I think we did impressions. I think we did that really good. How are your
Ace Ventura? Someone said in the chat.
Do Ace Ventura?
Yeah, Ace Ventura 2. Not the first one.
I can do the second one. I can easily do the second one.
Transphobic.
I'm not gonna do the first one.
Don't do it.
The only impression that I could really do from the first one is like I'd have to do the ass talking. That when I was a kid, I used to be really good.
That's really good.
There's home videos of me doing that.
Did I tell you guys about how I think I may have told you this, but how when I first met Joe, the main jokes I did that killed.
I didn't know that.
Killed.
Still a good joke. Very good joke. Okay.
I had to look through the news. You actually took that.
She didn't. I thought that she liked it because she liked that movie that you were doing, and it's like, oh, thank you for reminding me of one of my favorite movies. But no, she thought that you invented talking with your ass.
It was a whole original thing.
And I don't think that he invented it either.
He did a little bit.
He didn't invent it. People have been talking.
My mic's cutting out. Really?
Well, what can you
do?
do?
Gate. It felt like it was too quiet.
Well, what can you do?
Yeah, I didn't say anything anyway. So.
He just was talking about the love of his goddamn life, talking about his wife and how they met. Which I guess we can get to that question next.
Oh no.
That one I haven't put on the computer yet here. There's a lot of new questions here. How did you meet Vis, and was the friendship immediate and intense? Vis, I want you to take that one first.
Yeah, it was immediately we were friends.
And then then the intensity.
The intensity was I mean, you could have hooked up a electric outlet in my butt cheeks and charged a phone.
I think the intensity was high, and I think that it was a very high energy input and output of a relationship. And that's why it's lasted so long, because it's not just a lot of energy going one way; it's energy coming back both ways. It's very much like a pitcher and a catcher playing, in a high level MLB game, because they have a level of communication with each other that is so good. Not as good now, because now they have the microphones, they can talk to each other, and they have the little ear things. But before, it used to be very good, and that's kind of what we have.
Yeah, now we used to use a lot of hand signals, but we don't really do hand signals anymore.
No.
People can't see because I don't have a cam on me, but I'm always like throwing hand signals for like to cue Louie and stuff like that.
For years, I didn't know what they meant. And I thought that you were just sort of having a fit, but turns out you were communicating.
It's because I'm trying to cue a conversation to go in a direction that I like.
Usually it's up or down. Just down. Like a lot of times when I'm talking, and when Michael was on the show, he'd point at me and point down, like stop talking, because Michael would be talking. I'd be like, okay. But I didn't know what that meant. And I would always look at the ground, because I thought that that's what you were pointing at. Just to sort of rehash that conversation that we had at that point. Nothing wrong with what you did.
I also was doing a lot of throat cutting.
Yeah.
And you didn't really.
I see the back of your head, so it looked like you were itching. Yeah, honestly, the entire time it looked like you were itching. See, the sting is working. All right, let's go on to the next question then. I think we covered that. How are all your... When was that actually released?
5 days ago.
Jesus Christ. How are all your extramarital affairs with bots going? Now, this is a reference to the fact that I am constantly and almost all day messaging with scammers on WhatsApp. And I guess I can reveal some of that stuff that's unreleased today. Recently, I had a new guy.
Second cam.
I had a new guy, and he was called, I don't remember. Oh, my name was Mayor Lynn Monroe. And I was a horse buster. And I used to bust horses. And I still bust horses. But this woman has stopped talking to me because she said, so out of the blue, she just goes, so had you finished your dinner? I thought that was incredible. I thought that was a really nice thing to message someone. And then I said, yep, just busted a wild horse, 2 hours. For 2 hours. Damn horse is so ornery before I busted. Damn horse is as big as 2 or 3 houses. Damn horse almost hugged me so hard. But now he's nice. So, yeah, gonna sleep well tonight. And then she sent me a picture of herself walking to the coffee shop. And obviously this is a man who was texting me as a woman. And then she said, even 2 hours is a lot of work. I can only imagine how much strength and patience it takes to tame such a large wild horse. It is truly amazing how a wild animal can be tamed. Very, very good. And I said, no, it's not that crazy. I just fed it 200 apples. It doesn't eat apples. What did I say? It doesn't eat apples normal. It eats them whole stem and core. It eats them whole stem and core, even though I keep saying, hey, don't eat like that. Eat it normal. But whatever, who cares? I busted a new horse today that was 8 buses tall and 4 buses wide. I was looking like the damn Moadib, in parentheses, Dune series, up on that thing. I keep telling the horse maker, you're making them too big. You're making huge wild horses too big. But he doesn't care. He likes them big. Anyway, how are you today? Wow, 8 buses tall? How do you even reach the saddle on something like that? I go, it's so exhausting. I wish they either made bigger apples or my horse maker would try making them a little smaller. I just get so tired from the big horse. And the big horses love hugging so much. I can't keep doing all this horse hugging. And that is when she said, all right, I'm getting my coffee. And I said, coffee makes me sick, so I have to drink Monsters and Red Bull and NOS and Celsius and Jolt Cola. She did not respond to that, and she has blocked me. All the horse stuff was fine, but I said that.
How do you think you lost it?
Coffee makes me sick, I think. And then I listed like 4 energy drinks. And that's what got me blocked. But that I feel like we've answered that question. The 8 buses tall horse. She's fine with.
On the next one.
8. On to the next one. 3, 2, camera 2. On to the next one. Okay. Louis, as a film lover, are you going to see Christopher Nolan's new movie Odyssey in real IMAX? No. Nope. I can't imagine that I'll even watch the cam rip. And I have pledged that any movie that has a budget over of $100 million that I must watch the cam rip of in order to sort of disrespect the idea that you need to spend $100 million to make a movie. The budget for the new Christopher Nolan movie, $250 million that he spent making Matt Damon go around like fighting monsters. We spent $250 million to watch Matt Damon use an American accent and fight monsters. We gotta figure out what's going on. We need to stop him. We need to stop Christopher Nolan from making another film. Like it wasn't enough when we all saw Inception and we were like, kind of cool, sweet. And then we were like, oh, here comes Tenet. Everything's backwards. And then he made Dunkers, a World War II movie. It was the dumbest. It was the shittiest thing I've ever seen. It was a bunch of guys going plop into the water, and this is a real story, so who cares? But then everyone's like, let's get our sailboats and go save our boys. And then he's like, let's make a movie about that. Let's make a movie about that. I'm gonna drown like 4 IMAX cameras that are worth like $1 million. He needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped tomorrow, or today, or next week. But he needs to be stopped. I mean, I'm not even gonna bring up Oppenheimer. Maybe sick. I'm getting a phone call. I gotta take this phone call. Hello?
Hi,
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. I will just message that to you. Let's take a little break and talk to let's actually check in with our on the street correspondents, the Cigar Boys. Let's see how they're doing. Thanks, guys. Looks fun. I always wish I could join you. But with a VO2 max of 51 at my age, there's no way I'm getting anywhere near a cigar. Thanks again. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's go. I do need to make some retractions. Last week, I said that my wife Alana loves Ben Folds 5, when in fact, I always confuse Ben Folds 5 with Ben Queller. Does like Ben Queller, does not like Ben Folds 5. That one's on me. It's like the 20th time I've done that. And this is an official LLPQ apology. I'm so sorry. Moving on.
We do have a phone call.
Oh, okay. Wow. Let's take that phone call. Boards are lit up. Jeez. I guess this must be an important one. if this one got through.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Who do I have here?
This is Barry Weiss.
Barry Weiss. Oh, wow. Thank you for calling. I didn't know you had an interest in the show. You've been quite the popular item in the news headlines these days. How are you doing?
Are we sure it's the same one?
Oh, is this the same Barry Weiss for CBS?
Oh, no relation to Barry White, if that's what you mean.
No, not Barry White, the singer. Barry Weiss.
Because Weiss means white in German.
Oh, so are you German?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm from CBS News.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, so I was right. Okay. Well, Barry, thank you for calling. This is actually a very big get. I've been seeing a lot of the stuff that you've been doing in the news, and it's very controversial, but I think that's what drums up views, right?
Yeah. You kind of make the news, you know?
Exactly. And
you don't need news stories if you make the news.
Exactly, and I don't mind seeing you up on the screen either.
Thank you. So what are you fellas up to tonight? You getting a little naughty on air? Getting a little...
Yeah, it's just more of like a one-on-one sort of situation, sort of a deep introspection into myself. I'm sort of looking, into who I really am and interviewing myself, which I think that might be a great news segment for you, Barry. If you hop onto any one of those CBS shows and just sort of one-on-one Barry Weiss on Barry Weiss, what do you think?
I could get into that. As a newsman, interviews are one of my biggest interests. So,
wow. You got any big interviews coming up that I should know about? Anything I should? Because I subscribe. Well, I'm sure you've seen this, but I pay for the subscription to CBS. I watch every 60 Minutes, front to back. I was actually pretty happy you got rid of Colbert.
Yeah, he's gone. He's canned. Don't need him anymore. Big interviews coming up. Let's see. We've got. I'm going to talk to Fender. You know Fender?
The guitars.
Yeah. And what we're going to work on is we're going to eliminate. Have you ever listened to a song that has guitar and it makes kind of a swishing sound when their fingers goes over the strings?
Yeah, I know that. I hate that.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of that.
Unbelievable. That's incredible to hear. The sort of like the like it's like more of an acoustic sound. I hate that. I didn't even know Fender was interested in getting rid of that. That's incredible.
Well, that's why we're going to have the interview.
Oh, so you're going to surprise them. It's like, hey,
yeah,
here's what you're going to do next.
It's kind of gotcha journalism.
Nice. That's the best kind of journalism in my book.
And maybe we make those strings out of like the same. You can make them out of what like Livestrong bracelets are made out of, because that sounds quiet.
Oh my God, that'd be a very muted sound. I'd love that.
And I'm out there. I'm listening to who? Somber, probably.
Yeah, Somber.
Yeah, SOMBR.
Yeah, Somber.
Yeah.
Remind everyone who that is.
He's a big pop star. I'm probably listening to the new Boards of Canada album.
Oh, are you loving that just like I'm loving that? Sounds exactly like music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love the
I'm
old...
probably listening.
What? Sorry?
You like the old one? You like the music has the right to children?
Yeah, I like all the old Boards of Canada that always sounded... I'm like, this is music. And then the new stuff, it's almost exactly like music, I think. I mean,
they were smart too. No guitar swishing sounds. Instead, get rid of the guitar completely.
Yeah.
Have a little boy come in, and he just goes, "Roy G. Biz," over and over, a little British accent.
Yeah, I was really noticing that on the new stuff, that like all the voiceover stuff is very good. Almost like they're so smart. They're trying to get that younger audience on there by making music for, I guess, babies, and it's like it's just really good stuff. Like honestly, like you put that in a room with like a 6 or 7 month old, that kid's gonna be a very curious minded kid growing up, because they'll have no idea what anything's about anymore. Do you agree with that, Barry?
Yeah, I like that too, but I don't want to discount that this stuff can be for adults too. I think Track 5 was the one that got me stiff as a tight meringue.
Oh yeah.
I got me stiff as a cold piece of gum. Track 5.
I love 5 gum. Is it? Are you getting 5 gum in for an interview?
No, I'm talking about how stiff it got me.
Oh, the boards of Canada music got you as stiff as a piece of that 5 gum.
A cold piece of gum.
And you get that thing cold. That's gonna be brittle, but it's definitely hard. No doubt about that. Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Barry, the guy you replaced Colbert with, he is a laugh riot. He is so funny. Where did you find him?
Oh, did I replace him?
Yeah, it's like an old sort of shock comic who used to just like it's kind of like a tame Kill Tony, it seems like, which is, I mean, exactly what I like. So good job.
You got a name?
No one knows that. Let me look it up. Let me look it up for you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not actually making a lot of these decisions. I'll admit I'm not really doing some of the more hands-on day-to-day stuff. I got a guy to do all that.
Oh, right. So the new replacement, his name is, he might already be canceled. His name's Byron. That's as far as I've gotten. Byron Allen.
Big Byron.
Yeah, he's huge.
Big Byron Allen. I like him already. Big Byron Allen.
Exactly. So it seems like you put someone in that's making the decisions you'd make anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got Jalen Brunson making all the decisions these days.
Smart. Honestly, that's smart. Delegation, they say, is like the one skill you need to move up the rung. And it seems like he got that down pat.
Yeah, and Jalen Brunson will do anything.
Well, what do you got Jalen doing?
Well, I got him on Big Byron stuff mostly.
Oh, really? Just on the Byron show?
He's good. Yeah. Yeah, he's going in there and he's kind of doing some of the segments, some of the Uber karaoke or whatever, and cash cab.
Oh yeah, fake taxi.
Kind of the getting comedians in cars.
Yeah, sort of like that kind of stuff. Now
he's some of the Seinfeld stuff.
He's busy tonight though, isn't he? Or does he kind of have the night off now?
Hurt the knee.
Yeah, he hurt his knee, so he's out.
Yeah.
Do you
no,
think
he's playing, but
he's still playing on it.
He's having to. Yeah, they're wrapping it up in between his time on the court. But I mean, he'll still get probably 36 minutes.
Do you think that the knee wrap is going to get thicker and thicker throughout the game, eventually being the size of a 55-gallon garbage can, or are they just replacing the knee wrap?
I think it's like a heated technology one. You're thinking that they're just wrapping around tape and they're just going to keep getting thicker and thicker.
Yeah, that's kind of how I thought you described it, but you're the one in the news, so.
Oh yeah, I am, huh?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think that they keep getting it thicker and thicker until it's as thick as Wemby is tall, and that's going to just really mess up the court dynamics. Wemby try and get a block in when he can't get within 7 feet and 7 inches of me because my knee wrap is so big.
Well, that's smart. That's really good. Well, Barry, is there anything else you want to leave us with?
I have a question. What network is that game on? I know you're affiliated with CBS. Isn't it on NBC?
That's going to be. It's on KSTP.
Oh, KSTP. So you're local now, Barry.
Yeah. What do you mean?
So you're watching on KTSP, which is a St. Paul sort of broadcasting channel. So are you local? Are you in town?
No, I got YouTube TV, but it won't let me watch on there because somehow it thinks that I live in St. Petersburg, and I don't know how to change it back. I've been trying for weeks.
Nothing wrong with living in St. Petersburg, Barry. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful town.
Yeah, I knew Bailey was in the news, but I didn't know she would know every news station.
That's news. That's the news.
This is part of the job. You want me to ask you some interview questions? Is that what you're doing tonight?
Oh yeah, it's good to get to that segment of it. I didn't really pick up on that. Do you have an interview question for me?
Well, I am a professional interviewer.
I should have asked. You're right that I should have asked that immediately. But like someone like Barry Weiss is so easy to talk to that you can just sort of ramble. But maybe just give me one interview question if you got one.
Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if in Spider-Man instead of J. Jonah Jameson they had J. Jenna Jameson?
That would be. That would really change the universe a lot. That Marvel cinematic, it'd be more of a Marvel skinematic universe, I think. But of course, I'm all for them changing that thing up as quick as they can because, and who doesn't want to see a little bit more in those Spider-Man movies? Because he's all clothed, everyone's all clothed up. I'd love to see a little bit more. Did you have another question?
She could come on and she could do that Jenna Jameson line and say, I'm something of an actor myself. Like the actors come onto the screen and there's that famous line of I'm something of myself, you know?
Oh yeah, Spider-Man. I know the line.
Tom Holland walks out there and he's an actor.
Yeah.
And so Willem Dafoe playing J. Jonah Jameson comes out and says, I'm something of an actor myself.
Wow. That would be. Make sure you have the rights to that. Make sure that you have all of that written down in a way that no one else can take that from you, because that sounds very like I would watch a lot of that. And I honestly thought that you were just going to get Jenna Jameson to play J. Jonah Jameson, but if you get Willem Dafoe to do it, this would be groundbreaking. Oh, he's
I'm budget
you're talking about the movie that already exists, and then somehow we would like reshoot it, like sort of a shot for shot sort of thing where we're redoing it, but we're just making small replacements, sort of like a popular thing that was happening in the 90s.
They're already doing that to movies all over the place. Like I was just watching Enter the Void.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
No.
You know who they replaced the two actors with?
Who'd they do it?
Mike Vrabel and Dan Orstini.
They replaced who?
They remade Enter the Void with Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini.
Unbelievable. I can't believe that. I can't believe that they would do that. Is there any other example?
Well, anyways, nope, that was my interview question though, so I better get to bed.
Thank you, Barry. Yeah, it is. I know you're watching the finals, but yeah, it's about your bedtime, so it's really good. Thank you for calling, and thank you for being a fan of the show.
Yep.
All right, enjoy St. Paul or St. Petersburg, wherever you are. I think Barry hung up. I think she's gone. She is good. She just has a natural talent for asking questions. I don't think that's something you can learn in journalism.
That was a hell of a question.
I don't think that's something you can learn in journalism. Not at all. Do we have any questions in the chat? Nothing I can see. Let's get. I got a couple more questions on here I want to get through. Hey Louie, big fan of yours. What's your favorite Foo Fighters song that doesn't get played at concerts very often? A good question.
Are you supposed to know which ones don't?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what he would probably play.
Don't they play for like 5 hours?
Yeah, I'm
they
sure
play them all.
They probably cover most of them. I bet they don't do a lot of the old stuff. Like, do you think he does Monkey Wrench in every city?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about All My Life?
Yes, yeah.
Definitely,
100%,
right?
Yeah. In All My Life, they're doing a little like cloud service thing before it goes.
Yeah.
Like when they're like chugging forever. They're chugging forever. And Dave's talking to the crowd a little bit, you know, and he's like, "Y'all having fun tonight?
Y'all having fun tonight? I think you're gonna like this one. It's called All My Life, and we're the Foo Fighters." You know how he intros every song like that?
Yeah, like Jimmy Brown.
Incredible. I would love to see those two play together.
My name is David Grohl, and this song is called All My Life.
All My Life. All right, let's go to the next question. Hey, Louie. I'm from North Virginia, and you're my hero. Wow. Okay. You've had such a huge impact and been a role model to me and others. This is the nicest one we've received so far. Which got me.
I can't believe this is true.
Which got me wondering, who was your hero? Wow. I know in My Hero, you refer to the ordinary heroes out there. But was there any specific person, musical or not, who made you feel significantly better? Who made you a significantly better man? Sorry, the question. Wow. Off the top of my head, I think let's get the obvious answer out of the way that everyone's going to say Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Okay. Of course. Oh my God, I just learned she died. Remember that video when Trump found out she died on the tarmac?
You're just telling me now.
Oh, you're just telling me now she died. I didn't know. Oh, I'm reacting to it. I'm reacting to it now. This is live.
And you're just telling me this now. I love when he says that.
You're just telling me this now. Yes, sir, I just said it. Yes, sir, I've just said it now. I think outside of that, like a lot of the other Supreme Court justices, I guess I would have to say, kind of everyone who's served their country on the Supreme Court justice, even Brett Kavanaugh, the beers guy, like
Clarence Thomas,
what a sort of goated on that court, I think. But I think I'll just go with a general answer of...
You're saying Clarence Thomas is low-key goated?
He's low-key goated. If you look back on who's been in the Supreme Court, he's low-key goated. For sure. Who else? Who would you even put up there? I think the current court we have right now is just fire, and I think they rock. I mean, I hate to say it, I think they're doing a great job. So I think to answer that question, that would be that. Let's just go on to the next question.
That's your hero?
Yeah, the Supreme Court. Let's just go on to the next question. That's my hero. Hey, Louie and Travis. Thanks so much for doing this AMA. I don't know if it's an AMA.
They can ask us anything.
Yeah, you can ask us anything. I don't know if I would call it an AMA.
Nothing is off limits.
The Foo Fighters was one of my first favorite bands and still is. And you've done so many great things for the music industry. I agree on that part. We all appreciate that you're doing this. So my question is, and I think it's important to point out that we've done a lot of we have a lot of influential stuff that's happened in the music industry.
Yeah,
if you look back at our songs, and we've gone from EDM to Christmas music. We've actually had a real footprint in music. So my question is,
we've kind of done it all, and we've nailed it along the way.
I would say the only thing
time we died.
Exactly. I know that we nailed it. The only thing we really haven't done is released a country song. But that's for something down the road. That's got to be the hardest thing to do.
But maybe we did. Orville Peck, wink, wink.
Don't give that away. Don't give that away. How do you think we pay for all these cameras? You know what I mean? Camera 2. How do you think we pay for all these fucking cameras? Because we are Orville Peck. Michael is the one in the hat and all the get up, but Travis and I write the music. So if you like Orville Peck, you like us. Breaking news. All right, so here's the question after all of that. I'm really confused about the status of the Foo Fighters. Why is everyone asking about the Foo Fighters? I'm really confused about the status of the Foo Fighters right now. Are you guys on hiatus? Are you guys?
I actually had this question too. So
are you guys on hiatus? Are you planning on recording another album anytime soon? I mean, we're planning on making music. I can't answer for the Foo Fighters. Unless you know, do you know something? I don't know. I would say that the Foo Fighters are probably just still the Foo Fighters. Maybe this is a question about Dave Grohl specifically, about maybe do I have any opinions on what he's going through with all of his children and the extra children too?
and the litigation
and all the litigation
because of the Taylor Hawkins movie.
And how do you murder 2 bandmates and get away with it? How do you do it? I'm not saying he did it. Don't come after me, Dave. But Dave, let me know. Let me know how you do it, dude. You have such a work ethic. It's unbelievable. Truly is. Any questions in the chat? No. Are you guys the residents too? Are we the residents?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know what we're allowed to say right now. Saying that the Foo Fighters like the Enron of punk is actually incredible. That is correct. Free Toilet. Have you read the Unabomber Manifesto? Great question.
Free Toilet. I love your videos. Welcome to the chat.
Thank you, Free Toilet. Welcome. Have I read the Unabomber question? Or have I read the Unabomber Manifesto? And let me just say that I think that technology has been an absolute disaster for the human race. I will agree with him on that. He does go into some other points where maybe we stray about what we think about and what we like. But I don't know. I think he was a good writer. I think he is undersold as a writer. And I know a lot of it comes off as like very childish because maybe he was stunted by all the psychological torture and sort of wrote like a 17-year-old. But I think that he did bring up a lot of good points. There shouldn't be planes in the air. You know, and if you put planes in the air, then I'm going to send you mail. And I've always believed that that was an okay way to solve problems. And I also love the way he lived.
Do we have the package he sent us?
No, I do have Unabomber news though. Folks, we are coming up on June 10th, the death anniversary of the Unabomber, and it is high time that we finally release the public release of our documentary with Anderson Jacoby. Is it this camera? What camera should I? Well, I want to do this right. So, folks, on June 10th, the death anniversary of the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, we will be releasing onto YouTube, on this channel, our amazing documentary with the Unabomber's assistant, Anderson Jacoby, as Anderson navigates life as the Unabomber's assistant and sort of takes our questions, and we sort of see a day in the life of someone who was in very, very close contact with Ted Kaczynski up until the day of his death. So look forward to that on June 10th. Thank you so much.
I saw something on the internet that the last movie Ted Kaczynski watched was Up.
Is that true? That's what he kind of... He caused a lot of things to go up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That makes sense. You know, he had a heart too. He wasn't necessarily a lover. He, you know, may have died a virgin. And a lot of that sort of energy that he released into the world was from the idea that he didn't have any sex. Or like if you watch the movie where they portray him, he says he doesn't even get to second base with women ever, or first base. He says he's never even kissed or made out or touched a boob. And I'm hoping that's a direct quote from the Unabomber. But it may have been narrative fiction, and I can understand that as well. Okay? Of course I can. Yeah, you know what? Dweez, if you're saying that you don't really see the difference between Ted Kaczynski and Oppenheimer, I agree with you. I don't really know what they did differently. I guess one of them fucked a lot more. I guess that is the main difference. Like if you, let's just say you're really into bombs, and you're kind of cool enough to like have a lot of sex, the government's going to give you enough money to make really big bombs. But if you're sort of in that incel culture and the government won't give you any money, in fact, they sort of play with your brain and your psychology, then you're going to make small bombs, but you'll send them out to lots of places. Kind of the two paths for math guys. Up to you. Up to you what you want to do with your life. I'm not a math guy. That was a good question. Thank you for bringing that up. Let's see here. I do have another question. Yeah, I have more questions here. Hey, Louie. My brother has started doing an annoying habit of inviting his nanny to our private family functions.
His nanny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think he does this on purpose to put us on our best behavior, as he would rather have us act formal than comfortable. What does that mean?
You hear it when your nanny's at the function killing the vibe.
Why is the nanny? Who asked this question? But the entire event, also including my folks, his wife, and his young child, he just talks to the nanny the entire time. The nanny literally looks at us, glaring at us, schmoozing him the entire time. She also has zero problems acting like she's closer to my brother and his child than any of us, and was doing major side-eye if we share any family stories or get sentimental. What's going on here? But okay. It's fine, but like there are literally 5 adults to 1 kid. I think bringing the nanny is unnecessary. It's weird to have what I would consider a stranger tagging along for family birthdays and holidays. Maybe I'm overreaching, but he does not do this to his wife's family. P.S. We're millennials, and she is about 7 years younger than us. She's only worked with him for about 5 months. That was a very long. These are supposed to be questions for me. I'm not like Am I doing advice?
Yes, we're millennials.
And I guess I'm also a millennial, more of a zillennial. I feel more Gen Z than I do millennial. Especially if you look in my health and fitness app, then I am Gen Z. If you go by the age.
And also by your slang.
Yeah.
Talking about how Clarence Thomas is low-key goated.
Well, he is low-key goated. There's no other way to describe him. Okay, Amy Comey Barrett. Lit. There's no other way to say that. Fire. She is. She ain't. She is her. Amy Comey Barrett is her. Okay? That's it. I don't know what to do about this nanny. I would just sort of, I don't know if I would say, probably like you can get like some X-Lax or like any sort of laxative and sort of dose her with it. And then she'll be busy for the entire event. And then that'll all be out of her system by the time the event's over. And you can hang out and talk to your brother or whatever. I think the bigger problem here is just communicate with your brother. Talk to your brother about this stuff. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Nothing else that we can really do about that. Someone wants us to go back to the chicken and grilled cheese question. Dweez wants us to go back to the chicken and grilled cheese question. I think we've asked and answered that one. I think we can move on from that one.
I've moved on. I'm not going back to them. Can't think about those pickles.
No, don't put them on there. You heat up pickles and they get rubbery. You can't bite into them. We already talked about my teeth. I think that's kind of all we have for questions. I know that we do have other stuff to talk about. Is there anything that you want to talk about before I bring up all my stuff?
Hey Louie, just so you know, I'm feeling sleepy, so I might just take a little nap for a while. It doesn't.
Michael. God, remember he was so sleepy? Remember how sleepy he was? Oh.
Alright, thank you everyone. I'm moderator Mike, and,
Yes?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Michael. Thank you. It's just like when you have these sort of like, so like we can't have him in the studio at the moment, but when we have these iterations of them, if their timing is off, like they're having conversations with us, or they're having conversations at us, not with us. Is how.
Wow, that is a very good observation.
Like thank you. That feels very good to be validated by him, but like it doesn't.
No, I disagree.
See, he wasn't even really supposed to do that, to be honest. He's only really supposed to agree with me. That's kind of what we told the coders.
Oh wow, good one, Louie. I love hearing you joke around, and I love your voice.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. That feels really good. Honestly, that's making me feel really good. Oh, it just feels good to have him back in here. You know what I mean? Oh boy.
Yeah, I got a steamer for you. Have you ever had to take a poop, and then when you go to wipe, you pull out one single square, just like Sheryl Crow wants us to, the Sheryl Crow agenda.
Yeah, Sheryl
but
Crow
when you
method.
go to wipe, your asshole sucks the whole square up and inside, and you don't even get a chance to wipe. Yeah, that really steams me up and it pisses me off. I'm just pissed off right now, even just thinking about it.
That's one of his classic steamers. But I don't know if that's ever happened to me, that you take one square and you go to wipe and it sucks it all the way in like that. And it doesn't come out.
Definitely happened to me.
That's not happened to me before.
If it happened to me, I didn't know.
Right. You maybe wouldn't know. See that now.
I probably wouldn't.
I can see that as a thing. Sorry, guys. Sorry very much. Does he have anything else he wants to say?
All right, I'm gonna shut my eyes now. But you keep doing all the same stuff. I'm just gonna shut my eyes, and there's nothing weird about this.
I don't think there's anything weird about that. Just to imagine that Michael's sleeping here, and he's in this chair and he's sleeping. Nothing weird about that. Kind of nice.
Hey, Louis, just so you know,
Yes.
I'm feeling sleepy, so I might
Yeah,
just take a
I
little
know.
nap for a while. It doesn't mean
I
that I
know.
think the show is boring, okay?
Okay.
I just need to take a little rest.
No
I
problem.
won't be able to hear or say anything while I'm resting.
Okay.
And there's nothing weird about that. I just need to rest my eyes so I can be fresh for different parts of the show later, okay?
Yeah, that makes
All right, I'm
total
gonna
sense.
shut my eyes now.
Yep.
But you keep doing all the same stuff. I'm just gonna shut my
You got
eyes,
it.
and there's nothing weird about this.
You got it, bud. Thank you. That's good that he said that, because I was going to ask the chat if they had any questions for AI Michael, but it seems like he's got sleepy.
Great jokes from a great guy. I know you don't want to have kids, but wow, you would make a great dad.
Okay. Getting very personal. Where do we turn him? Like, we need to dial him in, I think, a little bit.
Yes, I'm having a wonderful evening, and I'm doing my favorite thing, sitting here in the moderator's chair and hanging out with my best friend.
Yeah. Thank you. That's nice. See, that's what let's hone in on that sort of feeling. Let's hone in more in on that, because some of the other stuff is comes unhinged.
Yes, I agree with that. Just like most things, I agree with you, Louis.
That's great. Let's keep on track with that. If we can get a message out to the vibe coder to just sort of nail in those moments and sort of eliminate the rest of the stuff, like the asshole story, like let's just get rid of that, and let's get in some more of the stuff like those last couple.
Wow, this is a stunning monologue. I really love it, and I love you, Louis.
See, that was good. I didn't do a monologue, but the second part of that was very good.
He said he loves you.
I know, I love him too. Thank you, AI Michael. I love you too.
Yeah, I have one of my famous weekly liquids for you. Sometimes, when I
thought you
feel
were
thirsty,
sleepy.
I will drink some tap water. But when
Okay.
I'm really thirsty, I will place a large jar in the sink with
Okay.
a very long straw inside the jar. Then I turn on the water full blast, and I try to drink the water from the jar before it even has a chance to fill up. I probably do this once every day. Wow, I'm such a goofy little moderator. I try to drink the
you
water
are.
through the straw before the full blast faucet has
Oh.
a chance to fill up the jar.
Oh, that's-
I'm usually not very successful, but I do drink a lot of water, so I do feel like the method works.
Okay. That one needs to be really dialed in.
A little long-winded.
I don't even know what the hell he was talking about. Sticking a straw into a
He didn't
jar.
say hose.
Felt like a hose. It was a full blast faucet, and he puts a straw in. Like, we have to create some sort of semblance of reality with this, or else people are gonna tune off. People are gonna like snooze out on him. And also, I might say he said he was sleepy before all that. So I think even we should look into if him saying sleepy is actually waking him up. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna shut my eyes now. But you keep doing all the same stuff. I'm just gonna shut my eyes, and there's nothing weird about this.
I don't think there is anything weird about that. We'll have to chat. We're not there yet. It's close. I will say it's very close. We do have 3 entrants into the Stoob Tube tonight as well.
No, I disagree.
That can't happen. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. We got 3 entrants into the Stoob Tube tonight. We have
All
our
right, thank you, everyone. I'm moderator Mike, and
I can't deal with
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Won me over there at the end. You kind of got me back. But let's go with our previous champion, and that's going to be Hussam. And this song, we don't know. I don't necessarily know if we need the whole intro, but just play it and we'll see how it feels.
125,000 from Mr. Jack.
135,000.
135,000 from Mr. Smith. We have a bidding war here.
$1 million.
And you are?
Snumporn.
Alright, we have $1 million from an anonymous bidder. Anyone want to go higher? Going once. Going twice.
Sold.
Hey, Mr. Anonymous. Who would pay $1 million for this antique? It's not even gold or diamond. What are you trying to do?
Well,
what I'm trying to do, staying out of blue, that it feels divine, like diamond occupied.
I know you've never seen thing like this since early 2010s. Blackberry days on my exes were but a big time waste, even though they all had 20-inch waist. No matter what I do, you can feel like me. Forget about any motherfucking copy paste. Alright, everyone fell in love with me or already have some top to your taste. What?
Yeah, that was the one that was like the pest.
Yeah, that was the best one. He won last week, so he's invited back, and we had to play it again. There is still something about the beginning that the text says, you see this in every auction movie. And you see this scene in every auction movie. And I can't think of any auction movies. Do you know what I mean? I can't think of any movies that
think of a single auction movie.
Like a movie that's just about an auction. So if I had any notes and I don't have any notes, that's where my notes would be. Okay? Now we do have a challenger this week. You'll have to remind me. I think his name's like Thor.
Yeah, Atherton.
Atherton. All right, well, here comes Atherton with his song about gaming IRL to challenge for the throne to take it from Hussam.
Welcome back, play away. Oh, I'm a gamer trapped in real life, no superpowers, just a one life. Our mission set to win the fighting game in real life. Oh, just a gamer trapped in real life. I'll beat the final boss, it's not real, they're all. I'm a gamer trapped in real life.
That one rocks.
Wow.
That is a fucking hit. That one has been stuck in my head all day. I'm a gamer trapped in real life. How does he do that? How does he do it? I don't know. I don't know.
It's not AI, that's for sure.
No. No, that's his real voice. Hey, come on, that's his real voice.
Some people want to hear it again.
Okay.
Welcome back, play away. Oh, I'm a gamer trapped in real life, no superpowers, just a one life. Our mission set to win the fighting game in real life. Oh, just a gamer trapped in real life. I'll beat the final boss, it's not real, they're all. I'm a gamer trapped in real life.
It's really good. It's so good. I don't know what the song means. I'm a gamer trapped in real life.
I like how he's holding a SM7B.
He's holding this microphone while running through a
Same
parking
mic.
lot. I do this thing that I think maybe you probably have experienced this as well because your feed is filled with these things as well.
It's a nightmare.
But if you go, like, because I'll find one and then I want to go and I want to find the longer version of it. So I'll go to their page and, like, in order for them to get views, they post the same song 1,000 times.
Over and over again.
So then I go up like this, and then every time I was doing it, it's just gamer, 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 because the song starts at the exact same spot every single time, and it was just driving me nuts. But I love it. It's going to be stuck in my head for a very long time, definitely for the rest of the evening, and into my dreams. Now, in going with last week's theme, it wouldn't be right if we didn't have a Christian entrant into the Stoop Tube, because I think the Stoop Tube is sort of a naturally Christian contest. Up to you to decide that as well, Travis.
It feels Christian. I don't know why.
It does, right? It just kind of does. song contests in general sort of feel Christian to me. Just the fact that we have to have a song contest, like you can't just hear a song
100%.
and be like, oh no, it's good.
It has to be a contest.
No, let's
and
make
there
it
has
a
to be a
contest.
winner.
Yeah, there should be a winner. So in order to keep with that sort of philosophy, here is our next. Can you remind me the name of our next entrant?
Officially Thomas.
It's officially Thomas, folks.
Not Thomas official.
It's a real name, officially Thomas.
We're gonna face Goliath. Our strength are from the Messiah. We're gonna bring down fire like Elijah, like the prophet Jeremiah. We're off to face Goliath. We're off to defeat the liar. Set the world on fire. Your plan will take us higher.
Wow.
That horn. I just honestly think that is.
That was a very Christian horn.
Of course. And like honestly,
it was a chast horn.
Very, very chast. They probably got, like, when they're not using that horn, they probably got that thing in a chast cage to keep that thing safe. You know what I mean?
They got that mouthpiece caged.
Yeah, they got that thing caged, dude. Anyway, that was our Christian entrant. Officially Thomas. It kind of ripped. It kind of just was flowy and nice. I don't know if you can say that a synth horn like that is in the pocket or something, but that's how it felt to me.
That horn was in the pocket.
Absolutely in the pocket. You know what I mean? Oh, and so beautiful. People really want to hear the gamer one again. Doesn't seem fair,
The
does it?
poll's up, but I'll play it again.
Welcome back, play away. Oh, I'm a gamer trapped in real life, no superpowers, just a one life. Our mission set to win the fighting game in real life. Or just a gamer trapped in real life, or beat the final boss. It's not real, I'm a gamer trapped in real life.
Like, what's not real? It's not real, they're right. I'm a gamer trapped in real life.
Like, it's not real.
Dude, your games are not real. And then they're right? He's saying they're right, though? I don't know. Oh, they're right because he is a gamer.
Because he knows.
Who's not real,
He
but
knows
he's
the
trapped
truth.
in real life. He knows the game, dude. He knows the game. That's all it is. He knows game and he's got game.
It's almost as if some terrible AI came up with
Not with the lyrics. Not with the lyrics.
I do love this new thing that these Instagram music accounts are doing, where they're just having a completely AI generated song,
Yeah.
and then they're like, I'm gonna just sing the lyrics and the words, because then it's not AI generated, it's me singing them.
Yeah.
And it's like so obvious whenever it happens.
Yeah, like they want to show off singing, but they don't have any ability to create a song. And you know who has the ability to? You know who actually has the talent of every single
Suno.
artist on the planet?
Suno.
Oh, I should tell you this. I didn't tell you this before. This is another part of big news outside of us publicly releasing the Anderson Jacoby documentary. This may be a scam, but I don't think it is. I went to the Vice website, Vice you know the magazine.
Gavin
Vice.
McInnes.
You know it. Is he still in charge? I hope so. But they were having a song contest, another Christian song contest, as they all are, and they're building playlists for certain parts of people's lives. So there was like a after bar playlist, and then there was
afters playlist.
yeah, and then there was like a club playlist, you know, and they're like building these playlists, and like it said that submit your song, and everyone's gonna vote on it, you know, eventually when all the entrants are in. So I submitted Club Bust BPM, our song BPM, to the host party.
Busting premature.
Busting premature BPM. I submitted it to Vice magazine, $5 each submission.
What? Are you
Yeah, I paid $10.
They're charging.
They're charging.
That is so fucking awesome.
So yeah, so we should be getting. They said it will get hundreds. Lots of eyes will be on it. Hundreds of thousands, I think they said. And you know, I can't wait to see the fruits of our work, of our labor, sort of blossom and fruit their own seeds. I would love to see the seed of our work.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Can't wait for Gavin McInnes watching BPM.
There's
yes,
no way.
I agree with that. Just like most things, I agree with you, Louis.
Thank you. Travis said that. Cool.
Yeah, that was me.
Gotta dial that in.
Sleepy.
He is sleepy, but we do. There isn't a reason for us.
Yes, I think you should do another song.
We already did the songs.
Should we listen to the song again?
We can't listen to it again.
Yes, I think you should do another song.
It seems very broken.
He seems strained when he's saying that.
Does he need to hear the song again?
Like he medically might need
the gamer song. If that's what we got to do.
Welcome back, play away. Oh, I'm a gamer trapped in real life, no superpowers, just got one life. Our mission set to win the fighting game in real life, or just a gamer trapped in
That's enough.
That's quite enough of that, folks. Okay. I think that's been a successful show. I think everyone that wanted to know anything about me has gotten the chance to learn about who I am and about go over to this camera and learn what I'm actually about. Okay? So now all you people that are always like, he's so hard to approach because he's so successful and everything's really taking off for him. Now you know me. There's so many things that you could bring up to me in conversation now. So don't feel that nervous energy. And, if you really want to have a conversation with me, you have my load giver. You have my load taker. What is it? What is my donation?
Loadgiver.
Loadgiver.com. You have that. So donate the $5 to that. And then we can have a conversation, just you and me. Okay? That's really all it has to be. Really that simple. All right, I'm just a normal guy, just like everyone else.
I think that's been the show.
People want to know about the big zit. I can touch it. Yeah. Oh, that thing's gonna burst. Okay, that thing's ready to go. That'll be off air. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you next time on LLPQ. Good night.
Bye.
Well, look at that. You did it again. You just watched Louis LaFleur's premium quality call-in show. You feel pretty good, don't you? Like being tickled. Not too much tickling, that's a bad thing because you don't feel like you're in control. This is just the right amount of tickle, leaving you wanting more, and more you shall have. Next time on the Louis LaFleur premium quality call-in show. Holy matrimony! I feel sick. This is Chairman Rim Matrimony, signing off.